Welcome to Chemistry Sea World.
Hi friends, welcome to Chemistry Sea World. This is Nagendra. Okay, today we are going to be discuss that how the acid strong, how the base is strong, how much it is going to be strong, and we are going to be simply we can say that the strength of acids and bases we are going to be learned in this session. Before going to that, please share the videos, like the videos, and subscribe the channel. Thank you one and all. And so, without wasting time, we are going to be enter into the today's session. Right. Yeah. In the previous video, we learned that how the acids are going to be occurred in the different reactions. Okay. What happened? How much? What are going to be having common the acids? What are going to be having the bases common? Right, that we are going to be learning that. Right. So here I am going to be taking a beaker. Yeah. Beaker of water I'm going to be taking here water. Now I'm going to be add a drop wise, like drop wise I'm going to be adding here HCl. So what I'm going to be taking here, addition of water to the acid or base, addition of water to the acid or base. Got it right. So here I'm going to be taking water in the beaker. I'm going to be adding here HCl. What happened here when we are going to be adding HCl? So there will be a concentration of the HCl is going to be diluted. That means what happened here? There will be a decrease in the H plus ions. Decrease in the H plus ions. Decrease in the H plus ions. So when we are going to be adding to the HCl to the water, so we are going to be observe the bottom of the beaker. We are going to be observe that we feel that very hot. We feel that very hot. That means it can say that for us exothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction. If you are going to be keep in one thing in your mind, so we should not add acid to the water directly. So we should take acid and we should not add water to the directly to the acid. Why? Because sometimes it may go for explosive. That's why we should add to the water acid, that to drop wise. Okay, now that's why you are going to be observed in a laboratory. Should care with what you can call acids. They are going to be given symbols, certain symbols in the laboratory. You know that. Okay, so that you should observe in the mind, and that's why you should careful very. We should care very high. What you can call, we should care with the handle dissolve acids and all. Okay, na? We should not add what you can call water to the acid. We should add what you can call acid to the water. So that too it is going to be added drop wise. Okay, na? So here what happened here when we are going to be adding to the acid to the water, the H plus ions are going to be decreases. So that means the what you can call the term, the solution of the concentration of the HCl going to be decreases by decreasing in the H plus concentration. Okay, na? Right. So the same thing happened in the bases also. Whatever you are going to be taken in the bases. So base I am going to be taken here like a sodium hydroxide I am going to be taken into the water. Sodium hydroxide I am going to be taken into the water. Here also same we are going to be observed. So what you can call, we feel very hot here also. We feel very hot when touch the what we can call we feel that very hot when we touch the beaker, because so it is a exothermic reaction. It is also going to be that exothermic reaction. It is also going to be called exothermic reaction. Okay now, so here what is going to be happen when we are going to be added base to the water? Here there is a decrease in the OH minus concentration, that we can called as hydroxyl ions. Okay, got it? So here we are going to be learn that what happen when acid or base is added to the water. Okay na? So it is extremely what we can call exothermic reaction. We feel very hot when we are going to be touch that beaker, and so there will be a decreasing in the concentration. That means the solution will undergo for dilution. Okay na? Right. Yes, we are going to be now how strong are acid or basic solutions. So in the previous only we told that is acids or bases, when we are going to be addition to the water, they are going to be lost their what you can call H plus ions or OH minus ions. The H plus concentration or OH minus ions concentration is going to be tell us that is the strength of acids and bases. Okay, here we are going to be identify the H plus or OH minus concentration by using that universal indicator, what we can call universal indicator. Universal indicator. So it is an indicator which gives different colors at a different H plus ions concentration. So generally it is going to be measured by pH scale. pH scale, generally it is going to be a universal indicator have the scale that is called pH scale. What we can call that is pH scale, scale of pH. It was introduced by Sorensen. In the pH term, the P means potence, which means that power. Okay, power of H plus ions concentration. Okay, so the pH value generally we have that from pH scale contain that from generally the values from 1 to 14. Here 1 value indicates that very acidic, and the 14 value indicates that very basic, and there is a mid value that is 7, so which is going to be indicates that neutral in nature, Okay, so generally the pH value is going to be calculated by the pH scale. Okay, so it will by using universal indicator we are going to be taking that. So below 7, the what are the values will be there that are going to be belongs to acidic character. Above the 7 there will be what we can call basic character we are going to be. That means if we have that 1, 2, 3 here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 it is have middle, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14 it is have that. Okay, here we are going to be observe that so the below 7 the values pH values are going to be indicates that acidic values, and after the 7 we are going to be have the basic values. So generally we have some what you can call some pH values. What I know that I am going to write here. Lemon juice pH value is going to be have that 2.2, so which is indicates that acidic nature. Okay, like distilled water is going to be have that pH value is that is 7, that is going to be indicates that neutral in nature, and 1 molarity of NaOH which is going to be have the pH value 13, so which indicates that dark what you can call basic nature, and 1 molarity of HCl which is going to be have that, so 1 which is going to be indicates that acidic nature, strong in nature, and saliva. Okay, we know that saliva, right? Saliva is also having the value, pH value here. So here going to be, we are going to be indicates that 2 times. So before the meal, after the meal. So it is going to be have that from 5.5 to 6.9. From 5.5 to 6.9. So it is also having that acidic nature. It is also having that acidic nature. Okay, before meal, after meal, whatever you are going to be taking that, it is going to be have some we are going to be taken here examples which are going to be indicate different pH values. Okay, na? Right. So tomato juice, if you are going to be taking the tomato juice is going to be taken that, it is also we have that 4 to 5, so which is indicates that acidic nature. Okay, na? So these are all going to be have what you can call indicates that pH value, the strength of acidic nature and basic nature. It is going to be indicates that in a pH scale. So generally the strength of acidic and basic nature is going to be depends upon the H plus and OH minus ions concentration. If you are going to be seeing this here diagram, so it is a midpoint, that is neutral value, we know that 7, and before starting it has H plus concentration is more, that means acidic nature, more acidic nature, that a pH value which has 1, that are going to be indicates that strongness. So as we are going to be what you can call increasing the value of pH scale, so there is going to be decrease in the H plus concentration. There will be a decrease in the H plus concentration. That means there will be increase in the OH minus concentration. There will be increase in the OH minus concentration. Okay, na? So if you know that H plus concentration, we can identify that either whether it is acidic nature or basic nature. So it is going to be gives us both information. Otherwise, if you know the OH minus concentration also, that also gives us both acidic information and basic information. Okay, na? So below the 7 H plus concentration, below the pH value 7, below the 7, it is going to be indicate the acidic nature, and it is going to be after the 7 pH value, that will be indicates that what we can say that basic nature, right? So how much strong with it? Here if you are going to be taken that HCl is more stronger than the CH3COOH, because it will give less H plus ions when compared to HCl. So HCl is going to be gives more H plus ions in the what we can call water when it is dissolves in the water. Okay, na? So if you are going to be taken that NaOH is going to be more stronger than that when compared to ammonium hydroxide. So ammonium hydroxide is going to be gives that less hydroxyl ions when compared to NaOH, okay, in the water solution. Okay, na? So we are going to be identify the what we can call strength of acids and bases by using that H plus and OH minus concentration. So generally H plus or pH, we are going to be identify the pH scale. Okay, now pH scale is going to be having by using universal indicator. It is a strip of paper like blue litmus and red litmus paper. By using that, we are going to be identify the colors from red to dark blue, and we are going to be get different colors like what we can call yellow, green, light green, so pale green, what we can call whatever neutral green will be there, and somewhat blue, green, blue. So there are going to be different colors appear in the universal indicator, and we are going to be identify the pH number on that, and we are going to be identify the strength of acids and bases. I hope that you are going to be enjoy this video. Please share this video and subscribe the channel. Thank you one and all.